In this video, we're going to do another example of the slope formula. And as you may recall, the slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And I've got these two ordered pairs here, which represent 2 points on a line. They were given, and the problem would be to find the slope of a line that passes through these points. Okay, I'm going to start by labeling them. And I'm going to say that this is x1, and this is y1, and this 8 would be x2, and this negative 5 would be y2. And now I'm going to plug in those points using the formula. I find it really helpful to label the points as I go, and then I don't have to worry about whether or not I've confused them or not. Okay, so for y2 I've got negative 5, for y1 I've got 1. I'm going to put that all over, x2 minus x1, which is going to be for my x2 I've got 8, and for my x1 I've got 6. All right, got my points plugged in. Now let's do our subtraction. And negative 5 minus 1, of course, would be negative 6, and 8 minus 6 would be 2. And notice in this particular fraction, you can simplify. Because remember, these are all going to end up, the m is the slope in the formula y equals mx. So if I've got negative 6 divided by 2, my slope would be negative 3. In other words, the slope of the line that passes through the points 6, 1 and 8, negative 5 would have a slope of negative 3. Okay, I'm going to pause here because there's something I want to show you about slope that's really, really useful. All right, here we have 4 images, and these are on my notes, which are also on my website. And this is what I want you to notice. When you have a line, you can tell whether the slope is positive, negative, 0, or undefined just by looking at it. Pardon me. If you look at a line with a positive slope, you'll notice it slants upwards from left to right. That would be this, slanting upward from left to right. A line with a negative slope slants downward from left to right. From left to right, the line goes down. A line with a slope of 0 is always horizontal. So if you've got a horizontal line, the slope is 0. And lastly, a line with a vertical line, its slope is what is known as unidentified, or undefined. Let me say that again. If you have a line that is vertical, like this one, the slope of that line would be undefined. So this is very useful because if you've actually got the graph and you're told to find the slope, and you know these 4 facts, well, if you get a slope that comes out negative, it should look something like this, slanting downward. If you've got a slope that's positive, it should look like this, slanting upward. If you've got a slope of 0, it should be horizontal. And if you've got a slope that's undefined, it should look vertical. All right. Thank you.